In from another presentation today, depending on what part of the world you are from. It will be Dr. Mimi, myself, doing the presentation today, and Nelly will be at the anchor. She's the one placing and doing most of the technical things and recording. So we will start. My name is Richard Abongnela. You see, I believe most of you here know me. I don't need that much of introduction, but I will say in this community, I'm a member of our little local leadership council here in the US. And my rank is a leader manager in the community. So I believe there are not that many new faces here. I haven't seen any. So you could read the information there. I don't need to read it all over to you. So it's my pleasure having you here today. And we'll proceed with our presentation. So today I give you the agenda we have today, the actions for making your dream come true. We are going to touch those actions which will make your dream. All of us, we do have dreams. We hope that dream may be to buy a decent car or buy an island somewhere. Felix and myself, we talk about that. We are having very big dreams. So I believe you can dream big as well. And then the philosophy of the prosperity and wealth, which is at the core of NEW. That's the new economic evolution of the world, the pillars and instruments for implementing the new economic evolution of the world, and then your personal capabilities, and then three main realizations and how to achieve your personal dreams with the new economic evolution of the world. That's our agenda. So the next page, making your dream come true. Do you have a dream? You remember I just said it? Do you have a dream? I said today, Felix and I, we were talking of our big dreams. So if you don't dream, what would you like to achieve in life most of all? You should think about that and dream big. If you dream big, God will pave you the pathway to achieving it. And what are your goals? What do you want to achieve, or the things you have to do to attain those dreams? And what are the important why are they important to you? Why do you need to achieve all those things? We derive some satisfactions when we meet our dreams. If your dream is having a certain amount of money, how are you going to use it? You may use it to impact the rest of the world, help some on the privileged people that we have a lot in the world. How are you going to impact positively the world? So that's what we're going to look at today. So the actions to take. So the first action you have to take is actually realization of how important your dream is for you. Because if you dream, it is for you. You have to see the great importance of that dream. And you see this picture is actually depicting how you have, sometimes the dream may seem very far from you. You have to run after it. You have to follow it. You have to achieve it. Then you have to develop some strategies for the dream implementations in 2 to 5 years. You have to pick a certain length of time. Say, this year, these are my goals. If in 5 years, this is the dream I want to achieve, but every year you have to have your goals, how you're going to take and drive you through to those dreams. Then you see step-by-step action plan for achieving your goals, and then acceptance of yourself as prosperous and rich personality. If you don't acknowledge it, you don't think that you are rich, you're wealthy, it becomes difficult for you to achieve those dreams. So those dreams have to be set by you, and you have it in you that these are my goals, I can make it. If A did it, I can make it happen. You put away all the negativity that comes around and focus on the dream, and we'll make it. So now, the new economic evolution of the world, our global distribution of wealth. This is very important. The three cardinal points: the new economic evolution of the world, the global distribution of world, the knowledge and enlightenment in all areas of life, being the master of your own fate, understanding the law of the universe, and then increased value for society, knowledge in finance and investing, uh, uh, knowledge in finance and investing, then progressive thinking, learning to understand information flows and love and protect your planet. So these are very important cardinal points. Just I think Edmond, Felix, and I are coming from one other meeting, and I was saying in life, so there are certain things some people see as a disappointment, but others will see it as an opportunity. So if we look at the history, the biblical David and Goliath, so David saw a great opportunity to take out the giant who has been stunting his community for long. But whereas every other person saw it a big threat and they were so scared. So if we look at maybe the change in prices in our crew and others, a lot of people could look at it as an opportunity, and that is how it is all over. We should accept it ourselves that we are the main drivers of our fate. We are the main pilots. We have it in our hands. Either we sit behind, grumble, and listen to negativity, or we take responsibility and make things happen. So that's what it is all about here. And get on in progressive thinking. Don't deal a lot with a lot of negative energy. Some people come around. I have had my brother say, "Oh, when you invest anywhere, it's always some thieves, scammers." And if you keep listening to that kind of energy, they will keep discouraging you from moving forward. So this one, it's very, very important that you put a lot of positive thinking and work towards your dream and your goals. So, okay. Now, in our community, in the new economic evolution of the world, I'm going to take you through, we're going to show you here the three great pillars of the new economic evolution of the world. We have the consumer, which had our customers that we have, and you can be a consumer, just a consumer, and you'll still benefit from the new economic evolution of the world. Or you could be a co-owner, as all of us sitting in this meeting. I know we are all investors, we put our money, and if there's anybody who is still sitting on the fence, I know I sat on the fence for a very long time. That is the first thing I discourage anyone to do. If there's any regret in this community, I regret a lot the time I lost. Being hesitant, don't sit on the fence and wait, be a co-owner, get involved, and or you could actually take the responsibility of a business professional, which means you'll be actually a bigger investor. You will be the one driving the dreams and making things happen, or you will just be a co-owner that you came in, you bought a few of you participated in one of these. You see these big companies listed down here is UGain, UGPay, the Genius of Finance Game, the Academy of Private Investor, or the Global Unit Pay and Unitex Exchange. These ones are just this is just a tip of the iceberg. So you can just see, you can take part in these few ones, or you get very involved and actually play a driver role in one of them. You must not be seriously active in all the various communities, but look at which one you have a passion for, which one you like to do more. If you are somebody who is trading in cryptocurrencies and currencies on somewhere, this is Unitex is the place to be. Or you're getting involved in a lot of banking and purchasing and things. Global Unit Pay is where to be. We will have an account created for you in Switzerland on this, and it will breach most of the obstacles we're having today with getting finance, moving money back and forth and doing things. Get on the UGPay, you buy your WCRU, and you get it, and you participate in it. Or UGain, which is a major project by itself. All of these ones are different projects. Just a few of the whole portfolio, which is that's Felix. Felix has got he's actually showing us. So please get involved in what you love more and take part. Thank you, Melin. Next one, please. So now we look at the instruments. What are the instruments you can have in which we have in our community that you can actually use for implementation to implement the new economic evolution of the world? We have the Academy of a Private Investor. To be honest, this is one of the greatest offering the company has. This is the biggest thing that changed my life personally. When I got involved here, before I got involved, I lost a lot of money. I invested in some, even when I was invited the first time to join here, I refused. I went and put money somewhere, I lost. Put money again, I lost before. I wasted all that time. I came and joined. And when I joined and started reading, there's so much information, so many videos, and so many lessons. A lot of professionals will come in and teach us how to manage finances, how to even draw a financial plan. They will even talk about how to duplicate, how to multiply your finances, how to invest, and how you the capitalization, and even one of it is like compounding, which we looked at. It was so marvelous. Those things are not taught in our normal school. We don't learn them in school, and we just come out without knowing a lot about it. Here in the Academy of Private Investor, we're going to acquire all that knowledge and how to get about our information, our finances and personal development. Then the Everich, which is the global Everich is, you see, the global multi-level crowd investment business, which is so important. And then the participations in all the projects which are existing in our ecosystem. When you are in the Everich community, you are the investor. You are co-owner of most of the projects that are in the portfolio. And then this actually automatically puts you on the creation of multi sources of income and developing leaderships and business building skills. They will teach us a lot of things. Before I joined this community, I could do presentations and elsewhere in my profession, but I never thought I would be part of a multi-level crowd investment presentation. I thought I was just going to put my money. I'll have nothing to do with even recruiting somebody or even talking to somebody about the projects. But when I joined and I saw how good the opportunity was, there was no way I could hold it back to myself. I had to take it out to people. So please, in this business, it's a great place to be. And then you join it, and actually, if you're just here for the first time or you are timidly still sitting on the fence, please listen to me. This is my advice to you. Get involved, roll up your sleeves, and be committed. Take action. Otherwise, some days to come, you will regret, as I'm doing. And then we have the next project here. The third pillar is UG Group. It's a co-owner of the global investment portfolio, sharing in the profits every month with their profits that come in. For now, they may not seem that very significant because most of our projects are startup projects. And you know, startup projects don't generate profits right at the onset. But a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 down the line, you'll be amazed how much this will turn out to be. And then the creation of assets for future generations. We want to leave. I came from I would say my background. My family was financially challenged. We were many of us striving for little resources. But my hope is that I don't want to leave my children in the same situation I was born in. So creating this portfolio, getting involved here, at least we're having that hope and prospects of leaving more for future generations. So it's my pleasure here to presenting to you our president, our leader, Dr. Mireille Pierre. We call her Dr. Mimi, the recruiting machine. So Dr. Zillionaire, we have a lot of great names for her. She's a great motivator. Every morning, sometimes if I just feel a bit low spirited, I call her, she fires me up and I keep going, you see. So you need to, so she's really a great personality, Dr. Mimi. She's one of our presidents under the marathon multi-level crowd investment Ever-Reach program. She's a mentor, a trainer, entrepreneur. She we call her recruiting machine, you see, aka Dr. Mireille. Take it away. It's my pleasure.
Thank you very much, Richard. That was really nice. And I could say the same thing for you. We complement each other because when I feel down also, I call you and you put the spirit of energy in me because sometimes I feel my energy is so. Okay, somebody unmute themselves. Okay, thank you. So let me start. I think everyone here knows me. And after what Richard said, I cannot say anything. I cannot add anything to it. Next, Nelly. Okay. Our personal capabilities. What you will get with this company? What will you get? You get achievement of the personal goal and dream in 2 to 5 years. Richard had mentioned it. Every one of us have dream. And me, I have big dream. I don't dream small. Some people dreaming about a small car, and sometimes they ask God for a second-hand car. You might think it's a second hand. It might be the fifth hand, the 10th hand, but I don't ask those things. I ask what?
Okay. There are some people that I'm trying to mute and they are unmuting themselves. If you're making a lot of noise, we'll send you to the waiting room. Please stop unmuting yourself. Just listen.
Silence, fuck.
Hands. Sorry, Dr. Mimi.
Yes.
Sorry for that.
Yeah. What I was saying, everyone have a dream, and some people have big dreams. And achievement of your dream is not overnight. People who think in overnight they are going to have the realization of their dream, that's not true. You become wealthy, rich, prosperous, have ever increasing income, be an investor and co-owner of the global investment portfolio. All these things, you get them in this company, Ever-Reach. Like Richard had mentioned, this is when I came here in Ever-Reach in 2018. I started with the Academy of a Private Investor. This is where I learned to manage my money because I lost so much money. I've been in network marketing and I cannot tell you how much money I lost. It's a lot. When I hear people saying they lost $2,000, $3,000, I say, oh my God. It's only, for me, it changed when they say they lost $2,000 because mine is a million. Be a co-owner, leading useful enterprises, receive dividend income, have ever-growing asset, travel without restriction, live where you want, be the master of your life and not dependent on the political and economic moods in the world, be involved in pursuit of great goal, the implementation of the new NEEW, the new economic evolution of the world. And they have a mission in this company. And the mission is because we want about 15% of the world to become rich. Who's making that noise? Richard, can you remove that person?
Yeah, we've muted them, Dr. Mimi.
Yeah. Next, Nelly. You should ask yourself, okay, when you have money, what you're going to do with the money. You're going to help people. You're going to leave a legacy for your children. You have, this is different. When you have money, you have options. I think we cannot continue because they are trying to stop the recording. Okay, you have option. Some people, when they have money, they're thinking about moving away, traveling more, and helping the less fortunate. Everybody have a dream, and I know whatever is your dream, you're going to realize it because this company will going to teach you how to do it. Next, Nelly. Dream and realizations. What I wish already exists now. And I intend, sometimes when you're thinking, when you're thinking about something, you can imagine it. If you imagine it, you have faith and you believe it will happen. Whatever you wish for, just think about that and it will become a realization. I intend and I am fully resolved to achieve, create, and it's worth it. Whatever you want to in life, dream, goals, you have to ask yourself, what is my why? How big is your why? This is how you're going to realize your dream and your goals in life. Next, Nelly. Opportunities available for everyone that appear once in a million, in the millennium. Society of rich and prosperous people, sociocracy and full transparency, user interchange system. Family values are the main priority in societal development. New progressive education at all levels, from school to college, available medicine that heal disease instead of treating them, collective management and wealth creation, fair distribution of capital in the next 10, 30 years as a result of the implementation of the new economic evolution of the world. We have to think in 3 to 5, maybe 10 years, it won't be the same. And then maybe if we are not here, somebody will say, you know, Dr. Mimi was talking about that. And what the company, what the average is offering to us is to realize our dream, to leave a legacy for our family, our children for years and decades to come. And maybe that's why I told my children, I said, they need to make a picture of me and they keep it in their family room for so many years, 100, 200 years. My great grandchildren will say, this is Grandma Mimi who left all that money for us because this is my dream. My family will be super rich. Next. What will be your decision? I like the idea of NEEW, and I want to support it and be actively involved in the project. Or 2, I like everything, but I want to study more material and then make my decision. But I will tell you, when somebody come and offer you an opportunity, a lot of people don't understand. When somebody come, opportunity come only once in a lifetime, only once. And if you don't grab it, somebody else will take it. Because the naysayer, after they see you, after all that dream you have and your dream coming true, and they get jealous. They really get jealous of you because they did not think you were going to realize your dream. And 3, I didn't understand anything, but I will look into. All this is excuses. And when we invite somebody to NEEW, and they say, no, don't take it personal. But I feel bad for them. When offer something to somebody and you say no, I said, I have to give you. I don't expect anything from you because I'm the giver. So I'm not asking. It's more to give than receive. Me, I give more than expect anything in return. Okay, next. What you need to do right now. I like the idea of NEEW. I want to support it and be actively involved in the project. What you have to do, whoever invited you here, you sign up for the training, $1 million partner, starting MLCI business, all this, we can find all that in this company. I like everything, but I want to study more material and then make my decision. Procrastinators, they are procrastinators. Go to your inviter and ask him, her, to make an extended presentation for you and give you material for self-study. I had a lot of people who used to do that. And most of my colleagues, when they are in the medical field, they ask you, there is a research on it, send me the article. And every time they tell me that, I say, forget it. You just don't want it, just say no. Because I'm not going to waste my time, not your time. And before even you send a video, a material to people, you have to know if the person is really serious. Don't waste even your text message. Don't waste your text message on people who are not going to do anything about it. Or I didn't understand anything, but I want to look into it. If you did not understand, ask them, tell me. Sometimes they don't even see the presentation. They don't even come and they say they don't understand. How come you're going to understand it if you did not come to the presentation I invited you? You have to go to your inviter and ask for material to study and for invitation to the nearest average training. Okay? Next. No. Thank you. Thank you for your attention. And I hope whatever I said, take it. Don't take it for granted, but just think how many no's you say to somebody and you see that person now is better than you. And then when you want to do something, you don't go to people who are less than you, who are little, and some people are jealous. They don't want you to be successful. They don't want you to go up. And some people are so jealous and envious. They want you to go down. But no, and don't be selfish. Some people have something. And I think in this community, if you are selfish, you're going to lose. When you have something so good like this, you have to share it with the world, with the whole world. Me, as long as somebody is 3 feet away from me, I'm talking to you and I'm telling you what I'm doing. And I'm telling you, this is my baby. This company is my baby because I know in the near future, I'll be Dr. Zeal. Thank you.
Thank you. I believe all of you have tested what I said. You know, whenever she goes through it, I just feel fired up.
Yes. I got it from God. God gave me that thing.
Thank you,
I'm
Dr.
telling you, since 9 years old, that's the way I am. I'm always trying to help the less fortunate. Sometimes I take food from my kids to give order, and I tell them, you don't throw away food. Even when I'm serving them, I say, take what you can eat. If you don't eat it, you're going to leave it for tomorrow. Don't put it in the garbage because some people don't have it. It's a blessing.
That's true. So true.
Thank you, Nelly. Thank you.
So thank you, Dr.
We don't have any question.
We don't have any new faces here, but if we do,
yeah,
please.
But they still can ask questions
Yeah,
because we are in family.
Yeah. Just if you have any question anywhere regarding our community in any aspect of it, feel
Yes.
free, bring it up, and we can have some discussions.
Yes.
Wow, thank you, Dr. Mireille and Richard. A very powerful presentation. You know, for me personally, it's all about keeping our mission alive and keeping it burning. You know, there's no point of, you know, of us, you know, going about and, being just not burying the light of this mission, but continue to share it with, you know, your neighbors, your loved ones. I think I'm gonna share an experience I had. Oh, hold up, sorry, I forgot to end the live stream on Facebook. Okay, I've stopped the live now. But so what I've done with my family, I have a lot of family that are not part of Everett, not part of the mission. But every once in a while, they would call me asking me for help. Oh, Nelly, send me some money. Oh, I need this, you know, and all that. You know, I am sick and tired of people, of my family, asking me this every once in a while. I mean, almost every week. But you know what you know what I've decided to do for myself. I am not going to let them dictate, you know, me on sending, because it's so hard for me to say no. I can never say no. But you know what I've done? You know, I've asked them, you know, join the mission, join what I'm doing. You have seen me work on Facebook. Join the mission, join what I do, and guess what? You know, you will eventually be able to learn is so much about what we do, the mission behind what we do, and the potential that you have to earn and never be able to ask again. So, you know, so that's what I've been, you know, doing with a couple, 2 weeks now, is for, you know, families back home to jump on the mission, to jump on the train so that they too can be able to, you know, to really learn and know about what we do. What's that proverb? Train a child to fish. What's that proverb?
Teach a person,
Yeah, you know,
teach a person to
exactly.
fish, teach a person to fish
And
instead of
you'll
giving
never
him
be
fish.
right, exactly. So our mission is not just about, you know, us sharing, but it's for us to implement it ourselves and to teach them how to fish and how to never be hungry again. And so, you know, I
Let me
love what
say,
Richard
Nelly, is
and
that you give a person a fish and eat for a day. You teach them how to fish and eat for a lifetime.
Yes.
that's
Thank you.
right. There you go,
Thank you,
Josie.
Joseph.
Thank you. Yes,
Thank you,
exactly.
Josie.
So, you know, yeah. So that's, you know, that's the you know, the metaphor or the analogy that I was thinking about. No, this is not just about me going online and sharing about this, but it's about me putting it into action. You know, let them know to never ask me again, but let them, you know, work hard to get it, because here I am sitting here with all these blessings, but you know, I'm not really implementing it, right? And so, you know, this is why this is exactly what we're doing right now. And Richard and Dr. Mireille, I feel your passion, and that's exactly what we wanted to do. We wanted to, you know, to take that energy and to take that, you know, and to, you know, get, you know, our teams. And I know a lot of our team members are sleeping right now on this, you know, on this agenda that we have. But
We
if we
need to
can get
wake them
everybody
up.
to exactly, yes. And I love it, you know, and if they're not hungry enough, they would never realize what we have. But you know, it's some people, it's only when they need it, it's only when they are hungry that they decide to, but they need to be hungry all the time so that, you know, in time, you know, that time will come for them that they're fully prepared, you know, for any case scenario, unexpected things like COVID, you know, like what happened to us, nobody ever, you know, expected, or you know, that COVID will ever hit us and locked us down. But it happened, and in things like this, we're educated, we're learning about our mission on how to what, to be in the, you know, to be in the game, to be prepared at any moment in life. So I'm grateful, guys, for running with you guys in this mission. And I love it. And even if people get bored of hearing us, we will continue to share this. We will continue to share this and implement it. Because I tell you, you know, it's something that I wanted to have this foundation for life. And if ever comes the time that I will ever have kids, this will be their foundation. When they have this knowledge and everything about our mission, they would know exactly what to do. They don't need to hear from me. They know it. So that's just my 2 cents in there. But
I
great
agree. I
message.
agree with you, Nelly, because they say sometimes family members are the worst. And when they have a proverb who say, you can never teach your own family because they know you.
Absolutely.
And some of them know you since you were small. For them, they have that image. You're still that small
Yeah.
girl. And but I
Absolutely.
tell them, I'm not that little girl anymore. And even my father used to teach me. I was a grown woman with 2 children, and my father treated me like I was 5 years old. I said, no, I'm not a child anymore.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, it's about time, you know, to really, you know, let them know that you need to, you know, they need to implement it on themselves. They need to earn it.
Yes. And sometimes when they ask me for money, I say, no, I'm not giving you money. If you want, I'll invest for you in the company. You want to come and do whatever I'm doing because I'm dedicated there. Every day I'm reading, I'm there. So I'm not going to give you my hard money and then you're not doing anything with it. Not anymore.
Absolutely.
And but you know, when you used to give, and then you stop giving,
Yeah.
oh, you are the worst. You are the worst.
Absolutely. It's like, you know, when I started building my own portfolio, and you know, I've been investing in stocks and all that. And then when something comes up, family, you know, would call and say, I need this. And so here I am forking out my profits, sending it. But what about me, you know, continue to multiply that money, right? So, you know, it's enough of that. We need to really put our foot down and tell them, you know, you got to learn and you got to earn. You know, you got to earn it yourself.
Yes.
So, you know, it's really good lessons to learn and to implement our mission. We can't just talk about it, but really be in the game with it, like put it into action.
Richard want to say something.
That's really true, you know, and especially a lot of people, we are in that generation that we call it. Some people say a microwave generation. People want to have it mature in 2 minutes. People want to plant. People want to plant corn and harvest it after 1 week. People want to have it.
After 1 week,
People want everything
overnight.
to happen overnight, and then people have lost that patience and that feeling, knowing that sometimes it takes a while. There are certain things that we plant. Like one of the biggest investors in America, Warren Buffett, says he doesn't look at how it went today, tomorrow, how the market is behaving every day. What he does, he looks at the overall trend. How has this particular stock behaved in 5 years, in 3 years? If the trend is positive or over, then he says this is the place to be. He said in some investments, he will put an investment and the very next week, he will lose more than half of it. But he doesn't touch it. He knows in the next 2 months he will win something, and in the next 1 year he will more than triple, and that's how he's making his money. So those of us who don't know that investment is a long-term thing, especially in our community. In our community, 90% of our investments are on startups, fresh companies.
Yes.
And the
that's
companies,
the best.
Most of them take 1, 2, 3 to 5 years to start generating the kind of proceeds that we are all looking up to. Just at the beginning we just came from one other meeting to this, and I was saying people were looking at how much the WCRU is making, now, and I say, no, this is how you calculate. Look at the proceeds of the company and divide by the
Mm,
overall WCRE in circulation, and then you can multiply by what you have, and that should be your own take. But can you
where
imagine
you
that
at?
there are some months to come that this very company will be
Absolutely.
making billions of dollars per month,
Mm,
billions, billions, but
mm,
it's unstoppable.
absolutely.
So, and then
Yeah.
we should be seeing a bigger opportunity in the ahead of us, and
In the future.
if it means buying more and stocking more, this is a chance. Don't let it go by, because
Yeah.
Absolutely.
otherwise later on, this is very unusual that people invested 2 years ago, and again it's like the stocks reach again that level where you can again invest like people who joined this company 2 years ago at this time. So it's
Absolutely.
quite an
Yeah.
amazing one. So people take
Yeah.
advantage of the opportunity, increase your portfolios, and especially
Yeah.
we one of our courses, Dr. Mimi, that one of continuous investment. We have to
Mhm. Yes.
consistently.
Yes.
It's not how
Invest.
much. It's not how much you invest that matters.
The
It's how
consistency.
often. That's what
Mhm.
matters. That's what makes
Yes.
the
Yeah.
difference.
And
That's what
also
makes it.
don't
Absolutely.
be negative all the time. They're complaining. So now I have some friend. When they come and they start complaining, I say, "Oh, I have to go." I don't say no. Or if they are on the phone, I say, "Oh, somebody else calling me." I say, "Oh my God, I cannot take it." And I say, "Why are you crying over spilled milk?" They are crying over spilled milk. Just it's over. You lost it, it's over. I said, and sometimes most of them they are Christian, and they say, "Oh no, I will never get back that money." I say, "Really?" And you say you're Christian? I say, "Me? How so much money I lost?" And sometimes I say, "Oh, I got 100% of what I lost." But don't look at what you lost. Look at what you're going to gain. But some people who
Mm,
are so greedy, they want to grab everything for themselves. They're not going.
mm,
Now, in Everreach, what we have to do is invite more people, have fresh blood, invite more people. How are we going to invite more people? Me, I don't like Facebook. I don't like social media. I'm an old fashioned. I don't like those things. Those millennial, what they put on Facebook, really, I feel bad for them. I said, "Oh my God, they don't have no shame, no ethic, no savoir faire." But I was raised so strict with my family. I could never go on Facebook and say those things like that. But then that's the way they are. And you cannot teach if you don't, you cannot say something, you cannot share with somebody something you don't have. Even when you have a child, the way you raise your child, that's the way they're going to be. If you don't have anything for you to offer them, how they're going to be? They're going to be, "Oh, I'll do just like dad and mom." They're all watching TV all the time. I don't know how many years I don't even open the television to watch. Because the first notice, the news, always negative, always sad. Sometimes sit down, listen to the news, I'm crying. I said, "Why I have to do that to myself?" Crying instead of getting something to rejoice, relax yourself. No, I used to tell them I prefer to relax. I used to tell my kids I prefer to relax myself listening to good music or read a book. I don't watch TV.
yeah.
That's
Our
true.
mission is so beautiful. Our mission, it's an incredible mission. And, in any company, in any startup, in any idea, you need to start, you need people. And I agree. We need a lot of people. We need to share it out. We need to invite
Yeah.
more people, fresh blood, because we need it for our mission to achieve our mission. Everything is there. We got the full package. Look at the update from Basalt.
Yes.
Great updates from Basalt, the developments that we're seeing currently from them. I mean, some people are casually uh, looking at their CRU, their WCRU casually, like, okay, it's no big deal. This is just nothing. But I tell you, what they have in their hands is gold. because in the long term, like what Richard mentioned, it's all about the future trends of each particular project, of each particular instrument. And, it's a lot of people, they panic. That's one of the weaknesses that we have, flaws in men, is that they panic and then they rush to try and sell. But the smart ones are the ones that, that are doing the stalking.
Look at in
So,
2017. Look at
absolutely.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, so,
Bitcoin in 2017.
yeah,
It went up
absolutely.
from April 2017. I bought Bitcoin, 7 Bitcoin in 2017, April at 1,250. In December of that year, it was almost 20,000. And then
Wow.
it went down to 3,000 in January 2018. But everybody, let me sell it and get my money back. But people who kept it there, it took so long, but it went down about 3-4 months ago, 64,000. And it's going to go up again.
Absolutely.
That's the way crypto.
That's how,
soon
absolutely.
we won't have no currency, no fiat money. It will be crypto. So anybody who don't like crypto, they better learn how to save, to have their wallet. And then with crypto, if you're going to travel, you have $10,000 on you, you have to declare it at the airport. If you don't, and they find it, you might go to jail and they might seize it. But when you have your wallet, your nano wallet, they have different wallets. You could have million, billion in it. No one will know you have it on you.
It's true. It's true.
Absolutely.
Just to add this, Nelly, as you said, on the basalt, the last information I got was 3 months of production ahead of time is all sold out. And it looks like they said they were trying to stop orders coming in. Otherwise, they could have sold out for the next 6 months in advance. I mean, so it's running at a pace where we may end up selling, like, say, 3-4 years production ahead of time. So they're now looking at how to also maybe build another plant, but this is just starting. We don't want to overrush it. So they need to get the proper skills and then just gradually going with other. So that's a great future. So our money being there, nobody should be looking at profits coming out of that in the next 5 years. But when it comes out, it'll come out huge. It will be humongous.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So if
why did we?
putting the money right
Why
now,
did we
people
have
start
our?
thinking so. Yeah. So we just have to be patient, as Nelly said. Yes, Nelly,
Yeah,
over to you.
absolutely.
Over to you, Nelly.
Absolutely.
And they say patience is a virtue. When you are patient, you're going to get whatever you want. And this is patience, persistence, and always say, the last laugh, I will get it. They can laugh like a lot of my family members. They said, this lady is crazy. We're not going to listen to her. I said, okay. I said, but the last laugh, they laugh at me. I said, but the last laugh, I'm the one who's going to laugh. And that's the best one.
Yeah, absolutely. And and I'm so grateful that we now have our GUP, like a global unit payment system, because these are all the things that prepares us to receive abundance, a lot of money in the future. And at least while we're getting ourselves geared up to receive such figures, we have a payment system already established right now, so that we are in line with every legality of the law, especially in America. So I'm so grateful that we have these, and also Bitcoin, crypto wallets. Let's hope the lawmakers will not. I heard that they're developing their dollar currency, the government dollar currency. So it's all part of their initiative to tackle the crypto world. But they can never take away the power of the people's currency, which is cryptocurrency. So hopefully in the future we will see. I mean, it's hard for them to counter what crypto is going through. it belongs to the hands of the people. No control, no one has no control over it. And don't you love that, right? And that's
Fact.
exactly what our mission, that's exactly what you know, our new, the new economic evolution of the world also represents. It represents freedom, freedom to be not under anybody's control or the government or relying
Yes.
on the government or anybody else, but having true freedom within us, you know, to be, you know, to use our potential and ability to create new things and, you know, anything our mind can, you know, achieve, will definitely achieve.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
have
but
a
thank you so
question.
much, guys.
I have a
Sure.
question before you end. I received an email today, a guy named Jerome H. Powell, and he said he is from the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, and they put the address and everything, New York, New York, United States of America, and they said they were founded in 1914, and they put the address. I don't know if any one of you could find out about that guy for me, because he told me I have such a lot of money in the reserve. I need to call him to find out. I said, I wonder if it's not. I was thinking to call my attorney and give it to her to see if it's not a scam or something. I said, but I don't
That
even
is
know. Uh-huh.
that is a straight up scam. So don't fall for it. Anybody that states that, yeah.
Yeah, but
It's,
how can they
yeah.
put the address? Is it the address
Even
of the
if they put,
federal?
even, yeah, even if they put the address there, I mean, it's still, they would pose, they are probably, they might have already hacked the person's account already and send that email on their behalf without them knowing, or intercepted their communication. So
Yeah,
it's, nobody would ever reach out like that to you and
yeah.
say
When
that
I
kind of
saw it, but
email.
I erased so many of
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
they say,
But
"Oh, we accept you for the job." I said, "Did I apply for a job?"
yeah, yeah, things like that don't.
Yeah,
Sometimes when you click on it, the virus might get attached to your computer, or you know, it will take out all your confidential information that you stored on your computer or your phone.
Th-
So
Thank you
be
for
very
bringing that.
careful.
Thank you for bringing that up, Dr. Mimi. I think one of the greatest things I would like that makes me feel a bit comfortable in our community is that we haven't lost a lot, but in still even in new, there are people who exposed their seed phrase and they got in there and were able to take their crypto units, available cryptos. But can you imagine if everything was unlocked? 75,000 crew were taken from somebody, I think Cam was talking about. So we have to be very careful. If somebody says it's from administration, they can say, this is Everreach administration contacting you. Can you verify your login ID, your password, and all that, please? If anybody contacts you, even if you contact somebody, there's some information you should never give away.
that's it.
Your password, your some kind of details you should never give away. Your password,
Yes,
Your
particularly your
seed
seed
phrase,
phrase,
he
your
said,
seed
yeah.
phrase, and all
your
that.
wallet. When they ask you
Yes.
for your wallet, why? Why
No,
you have to give them your wallet?
don't give your wallet address
Yes.
until some people that can begin to try ways to corner and get you information.
Mhm.
So please, we should avoid all those. As it is getting more and more decentralized, we
Mhm.
call it DeFi, decentralized finance, the rogues are also trying to take more advantage of the naivety of some of
Yes.
our people, because we have people who are not very computer savvy, they are not computer literate, some of them struggling with using some of the things. Please never you seek help from somebody you don't know. Even the people you know, don't share those personal private details that enable you get to your account with them.
Yeah, that's true.
Great.
Thank you, Nelly. And it was good to chat like this. Like I say, this is in family. Sometimes we feel like talking. We feel like sharing something, but everybody's so busy. But when we can take a half an hour, we are in family, and that's what they say, in family, we wash our dirty laundry. Okay.
That's true. That's true. That's true. And it's so nice.
Richard, for the wonderful presentation. It's been so good, and I
Thank
do
you, Edmund.
appreciate. Yeah, we do appreciate all the work that you're doing for the community as well. Thank you so much, and Nelly.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Edmund.
Thank you.
I got
Yeah.
lucky
Thank you,
today.
everyone. Yeah.
One moment,
Thank
I
you,
got
everyone,
lucky
for today.
1 second, Nelly. I got lucky today because I've been missing trying to get on these Zooms, right? Because these are the newer ones. I haven't seen this. But for some reason, I've been having a lot of internet issues on this side of town. So like three of my devices, and I couldn't get on. I was like, okay, this is making me crazy. But I did get in to get quite a bit. So I'm hoping to catch it again. Now, this is again, when will you have the midday one like this? It'll be next week, Friday, the same thing. You do this like every Friday on this one?
Yes, every Friday.
Yes,
Okay.
every Friday.
Last
25.
Friday was Nelly and Tweety, and Nelly said, "Oh, next Friday is Dr. Mimi and Richard." I said, "Okay."
Look, it was amazing today.
And and that's always good
Yeah.
because, like, going back, I remember when we used to do that, the partnering. You can do, like, when the script tells you to do two, you do two together, because then you have someone to fall on, to lean on, to support you. So it gives you that added confidence. You sit up a little straighter and speak a little bolder. That's what it does. And that's one of the things that makes it great when you get to go out and speak to people. You get a little bolder because you got an extra arm or leg next to you that kind of like push you a little forward. It even helps you to remember some stuff that you don't remember because you're not thinking on what you need to remember because you got that support brain behind you that kind of helps. So this is what makes this so good for me. The more I hear it, the more we say it, the more it manifests, and the bigger and the more to grow. So I appreciate this so very much, guys. Thank you all so much. This is awesome.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Josie.
Repetition is the mother of learning. The more you listen to something, the way I learn, I have to write it down. If I write it down, I won't forget it. Even I'm a visual learner, but I love to write down.
Edmund.
Yes,
Edmund,
yes,
will you be ready to do our presentation next week, Friday?
Friday next week.
Same presentation. Will you be up for the challenge?
Next Friday the 23rd.
Okay.
4 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern.
Yeah.
Okay, just give me a reminder.
And Felix.
Send me out a reminder.
Sorry, guys. I'm putting you guys on the spot. I love, we may be on the council, but you guys are all leaders, and we want you to come on. And because some things that we talk about, or we sound like, it might not be, it might not be more reflective on others, but it might be with you guys. So it's always nice to have the opportunity for you, Edmund, for you, Felix, or whoever's in the room, Victor, or Marie, to be presenting something like this. So it would be nice. So I might reach out to you guys. So do let me know your contact, or if for Richard or Dr. Mireille, let us know so we can put you guys on for our next presentation. Okay.
Yeah. Is it possible that one can have the presentation beforehand, before time?
Yes.
So
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I will also send out the slides to you guys, or Richard has the slides and Dr. Mireille already, so do share it out to them.
I got the slide. I did not even open it. I know. That's why I say, I know Nelly must have sent the slide to me.
Ooh, okay. All right. But it's always good to have, our community, come on and, and just present, because it'll build your confidence to also, be a part of the global, your global presence. So would be good. All right. So it's what, how many days before Friday next week?
How many days?
No,
don't get a heart attack. Okay.
Nelly, just to let you know, Edmund has been running the presentations for a while now. He actually does presentations every Sunday with me.
Yeah.
3 p.m. and then again so he's he's
And he
another
Love
does
it.
very
Love
very,
it.
well.
yeah, he does
Yeah,
it
you
very
know,
He
well.
does
judging
very
from the
well.
tone of his voice, oh, he's gonna be good. I
And
also, yeah,
and you know
Felix too would be nice.
he's very meticulous. He goes very he's very good, very thorough.
Yeah.
I love it, love it. Okay, all right. Well, that's it from us.
So that
We
will
will
be
keep in
only
touch,
him.
guys.
You need to choose two
We
of
need
them.
two. So we might put Edmund, and I'm not sure if Felix is ready, but definitely when you're ready, let me know. But definitely Josephine, I'm not sure if your internet connection
That's
will be
why
on.
I was going to choose Josephine.
Because she's been talking today, so of course
Yes,
we will give it to her.
Josie,
let her
nice to have
continue
you.
to talk.
Nice to have you, Josie.
Yeah, remember when we used to do the training and
Oh,
I
I
used to
loved
do
it.
the training with Josephine and she
Yeah.
said, oh, you stop. I said, okay. And when we get there, I say, you stop. You say, no, you're going to stop.
All right. Okay. Well, that's it for us today. Thank you so much for being with us today. We will definitely see you again, same time, same place, every Friday. So do watch out. Send out invitation to all your partners and teams so we can continue to bring in some numbers to share our mission. But Edmund and Josephine will be next week. Felix, I
Did you have
definitely would love to have
recording
you
on this?
the following
You
week.
got the recording? This recording will be on Facebook? Wherever this recording is.
Correct. Yeah, it's so I've already ended the recording from Facebook already, but this recording will be uploaded to YouTube.
Thank you. That's what I wanted to say.
All right. Okay. Well, that's it from us. Thank you so much, guys. We'll
Thank you,
definitely
Mark.
catch up again.
All right.
Thank you.
God bless.
God bless.
Bye.
God bless. Bye-bye.